Before you open your first hive, it's important to understand what actually happens inside it. In this video, we are going to break down how a hive works, the roles of a queen, workers and drones, how brood develops, and how South African seasons affect bee behavior. Once you understand this, everything else in beekeeping starts to make sense. In South Africa, we mainly work with two types of honeybees, the Cape honeybee and the African honeybee. The Cape honeybee is mostly found in the Western and Southern Cape. They're known for being calmer, working well in cooler and windier conditions, and having some very unique biological traits. The African honeybee is found across most of the rest of South Africa. They are hardworking, fast to build up and extremely well adapted to hot climates, but they can be more defensive if not managed correctly. Even though they behave slightly differently, the structure and biology of the hive is the same, and that's what we are focusing on next. The queen. There is one queen in a healthy hive. Her main job is simple but crucial: lay eggs. A good queen lays up to 2,000 eggs a day during peak season. She also releases pheromones that keeps the colony organized and calm. Worker bees. Worker bees are all females and they do everything: clean the hive, feed larvae, build comb, guard the entrance, forage for nectar and pollen. As worker bees age, their job changes. Younger bees work inside the hive, older bees become foragers. Drones. Drones are male bees and their main role is to mate with a queen from another hive. They don't forage, they don't defend the hive, and during tough seasons they're often removed from the hive to save resources. Fun fact about the drone: when the drone mates with the queen, they die instantly. Every bee starts life the same way, as an egg. Simple brood breakdown is there are 3 stages: egg, larvae and pupa. From egg to adult, a queen takes 16 days, a worker bee takes 21 days, and a drone takes 24 days. The cycle is the heartbeat of a hive. When brood production slows down, the hive population follows. A beehive is not just a box of bees, it's a super organism. The bees regulate temperature, humidity, population size and food storage. Not a single bee is in charge. Everything works through instinct, communication and cooperation. When something goes wrong, like poor nutrition, disease or failing queen, the entire system starts to struggle. Seasonality is especially important in South Africa. Spring and summer. This is when colonies build up fast, rapid brood production, strong nectar flows, swarming risk increases. In the autumn, brood slows down and bees start prepping for tougher months. In winter, in most parts in South Africa, bees don't fully stop, but they reduce activity, less brood, tighter cluster, and focus on survival. Understanding these seasonal changes helps you know when to inspect, when to feed, and when to leave the bees alone. Once you understand what happens inside the hive, beekeeping becomes a lot less confusing and a lot more rewarding. In the next video, we will cover how to get your first bees, where to source them responsibly in South Africa, and what to look out for as a beginner. Make sure you subscribe and click on the next video to continue your beekeeping journey. I'll see you in the next one. Happy beekeeping.